What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chopping It Up Podcast, where we bring motivators, innovators, and business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders, and people of all kinds. I'm your host, Malachi.
And I'm your co-host, Avery, and today we just want to get chopping it up. We're actually at a Care First, and today it's like an event, a community event where all these different programs, nonprofits come in and just they just basically offer free stuff for the community. And I feel like that's really good. And but today we got a guest. His name's Larry. Mr. Larry, how you doing today?
It's a good day. Thank y'all for having me.
Of course, Mr. Larry. And what are you doing here today?
So I'm here serving the community. I am the manager of community partnerships with LifeBridge Health, and so Care First is one of our community partners.
Okay.
We're part of a coalition that puts on events like this, and so I'm here today just to serve as a host and to facilitate while people are walking around, stuff like that.
Okay, and you saying what was the name of your program one more time? Is it a nonprofit?
So LifeBridge Health is a network of hospitals. It's a healthcare organization. That's my full-time work.
Right.
And so it's hospitals. We have some clinics. I don't know if you're familiar with Express Healthcare. Those stopping clinics. That's LifeBridge.
Right.
Among other things.
Okay.
Do you enjoy that line of work? Like, is there any other line of work that you wanted to take before then?
That's a good question.
I
love it.
You can think about it.
Well, I love what I do at LifeBridge. LifeBridge is a great healthcare organization. What brought me to LifeBridge actually was because I saw that they were intentional about community engagement.
Yeah.
I saw that coming from a hospital perspective. I was like, that's interesting because I think of a hospital, I think of emergency room, surgery, and I didn't think of a hospital as really investing in community engagement. Like there are, under the LifeBridge umbrella, there's other entities that serve the community. Like our Center for Hope, which is a violence intervention program. It's incredible. Safe Streets is under Center for Hope. There's programs that deal with older adult, justice for older adults who might be abused, things like that. So there's a lot happening that's not clinical or has to do with patients, but has to do with the community. And so I was like, man, I would love to work for an organization like that, and came across this role, and it's been great ever since. But community engagement is kind of a passion for me. I did want to do other work, and have done and do other work. So I'm an entrepreneur as well. I'm a musician as well, so I wear a lot of hats. But as far as my work at LifeBridge, I love it.
Okay, that's good. And I'm glad you enjoy that type of work. When I'm older, I didn't know if I wanted to get into the community-based type work, but I see a lot of people now, like my mentor, Mr. Brandon, and Mr. Dez, they really enjoy that type of work. So I don't know. I think that might want to be something I might want to get into when I'm older. What would you want to work in?
I wanted to be on that type of note too. I wanted to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to actually go out to the community, talk to people, because I feel like people of our skin color, of our age, matter of fact, not even skin color, forget all that. People of our, just growing up, they barely have they have a lot of mental health issues, and a lot of it's just unsolved. So I wanted to be a person.
My age too.
Right.
My age too.
So
It's
every age.
It's every age. It's okay, you're not right. Come on, say the age. How old are you?
What you going to guess?
Okay.
I'm gonna play
29.
What you guess?
I would say around 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be 40 in July.
40?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang, that's way older than I ever expected. That's crazy. You look younger.
No, you really do look young. You look really young for your age. I wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Yeah, I do it on purpose. I got a couple gray hairs, but I hide them.
Okay.
See, the hospital doing nice work for you. The hospital must be doing nice work for you.
Drink water, kids. Eat your vegetables.
Drink water and eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
Well, back to the mental health part. What would you say the biggest, one of the biggest things about mental health is, at your age? Because,
Ooh.
I don't know. Most people say it's money, but, I wouldn't know.
Man,
Coming from your
that's
perspective.
tough. I think my generation, we were becoming adults when the kind of mental health you know, I don't want to call it a fad, but when it became the popular thing, like it's popular to talk about mental health, and we were kind of becoming adults when that era came in, and so we were still part of that generation that didn't really deal with our trauma. And when I say trauma, it's like not just like, you know, physical violence or, you know, child abuse. Like trauma, there's different levels in context where trauma happens. You know, from betrayal, you know, or, you know, feelings of insecurity and bottling up insecurity, all the stuff we deal with, especially as I can speak from a male perspective of having to put up the facade of like, I'm okay, I'm strong, I'm dependable, I don't need help, that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, we don't really deal with it. And that's, I think, my age group, we never dealt with the things that were traumatic to us, right? Were traumatic to us. And so we end up carrying, like even to this day, like I'm in the process of finding a therapist right now, like personally, where I'm just like, man, there's some things that I probably haven't dealt with, like you'll react to something. Like I'm married, right? And so I may be having a conversation with my wife, she might say something I don't like and I might react.
Right.
And then I go back and I'm thinking like, man, why did I react like that? Like, what's going on? Like, am I bottling something up? Am I carrying something? So y'all like my therapist right now. Sitting on your couch. But that's kind of where I think, like my generation, like I said, we're coming into it as adults, and it's like there's still some things, you know. The therapist I had, he told me some things about, we shared some things about my childhood that it was like I never thought of, like, you know, just being transparent. Like I told him about when I was a kid, and my dad, I feel like I have the best father in the world, right? So shout out to my dad. But he used to go out of town, he's military. And when he would leave, he would say, because I'm the oldest son, he'd say, when I'm gone, you're the man of the house. And I carried that, like, I thought I was like protecting my house. I was 6 years old. I'm like, if somebody come in this house, I'm like, like I'm gonna get them, you know. And I believed it in my brain. Like I didn't think, I'm a kid. I thought, man, I'm protecting the house. But my therapist was like, you know, he said that could have caused, you know, kind of an unnecessary level of stress and responsibility as a child that I carried into my adulthood. So stuff like that.
Of course. So you feel like I'm good.
I definitely agree with you.
Right. You go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay, so I most definitely you go ahead. Actually,
Nah, you go ahead.
All right, so I do actually most definitely agree with that, because I do feel like stuff like coming from my past, like I have carried it. So say like, I don't know, like my girlfriend, like, not my girlfriend now, but my ex, she used to like, I don't know, she was more outgoing with people than like my past relationships. So like I just had to get used to that, and like I don't know. So I feel like carrying stuff from the past really does affect like how you think now. So yeah, mental health is a big thing.
I'm a believer.
My personal experience of it was usually when I talk to my girlfriend or whatever, and we get to talking, and she be like, oh yeah, I gotta go, this, that, and the third, and I start overthinking like, oh yeah, what's she doing? She could have been out in the streets, like, oh yeah, this is that and the third, blah blah blah. And I really just started to lock in for a second. I'm like, wait, why am I even feeling this way? There should be no reason why. Like, she hasn't gave me a reason to like think that she's cheating. She hasn't gave me a reason why I should feel this way, but I do. And I feel like that kind of stemmed from my childhood when my dad used to leave, and he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be back. And then he would come back, leave again, come back, leave again. So I feel like I definitely understand you on that point, and I'm happy that you're coming out and telling us, and you are okay with expressing it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, do appreciate that.
That's dope.
Shoot. Yeah, any other questions, y'all?
All right, another question. So, on the note of you being like the host of this, like, how did you even get up here?
Oh wow, to hosting this event?
Yeah.
So, like I said, we with community partnerships, Care First is a partner. And that's through our relationship with Bon Secours Community Resource Center, who is also here today, because they're in our what's called our catchment area, which is the community surrounding one of our hospitals, Grace Medical Center. And so because Bon Secours is in our Grace Medical Center catchment area, that's one of the community stakeholders that I engaged with a lot. So
Right.
through that relationship, got onto we call it a coalition with some other stakeholders, NAMI, Care First, some other organizations, and we come together and talk about ways to put on events like these,
Right.
or to aid the community. And so we did an event for, I think it was Men's Health. And so they were like, hey, we need somebody to host. I volunteered. Before I came to LifeBridge, I was a pastor, so I'm a preacher. And so I love, talking. And so I was like, I'll host. And so I hosted. And then from there, they was like, you're the host for every time we do something. You're
Right.
gonna be the host.
Because they like how you
So,
did that
and I love to do it. Like, I love being on the microphone. I like engaging with people. I like talking and cutting up, stuff like that. So, that's kind of how that happened. I volunteered. So, I'm just having fun for real.
Corey, well, thank you for
Yeah.
hosting the event. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying myself. You liking it?
I liking it.
Right.
All right. Last few questions. Any fun experiences? Because this is where we get to like the good part. We was like,
Okay.
we was down, but we got to bring
Yeah,
it
man.
right back up.
I'm about to cry.